Hello, hello, welcome here. I think I am live. It's telling me I am anyway, but it looks like I'm all by myself. Please say hello when you pop in and we will get going. I have so much that I want to show you today, so don't go away. So we're going to do the featured card, but then after the card, I want to show you yes, I'm ready. I want to show you a little something else, so do not go away. Let's get right to it. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba. It's a little chilly down here, so I've got my sweater on my shoulders. If I warm up, it just might fly off. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would be so happy to help you with your creativity needs. If you do have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that is awesome. But please don't go away. So hopefully I will leave you with some inspiration. I would love it if you would just hit the little subscribe button down below. And if you hit the bell, you'll never miss when I do another video. And yeah, welcome here. Please say hello. I know there's somebody here, but they're being super shy. What am I doing? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. July tutorial bundle. This is this particular one for July. 42 Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world, presenting you with 42 amazing bundles. All you need to do is place a $65 order with me, and when I sit down and get that all figured out, I will fire that off to you. If you do not want to place an order, that is fine, but if you're interested in the bundle, you can e-transfer me $25. Let me know that it's the July 2023 bundle, and I will get that off to you. I am doing Christmas in November. I was hoping to do Christmas in July, but it just doesn't work. So November 4th, it is an all-day event. You're getting over $100 in product, and I'm going to feed you lunch and everything. So come and join me in my studio. This is a live event only. You will receive the, and I actually have only 2 spots left, okay? You cannot get the punch anymore for this sweet little card, but I have 2 spots available with your punch and your stamp set. You're getting a full pack of the design paper and a full pack of the festive rhinestones with that class. So please join me for that. Hello, Regina from Germany. Welcome here. So here's just a bigger peek at that. If you place an order with me, remember that it's bonus days. So for every $60 that you spend, you will receive, oh, Regina, I'm writing your name down and I wrote down share instead. Here we go. That starts with an R. Regina, thank you so much for sharing. So yeah, do not forget about bonus days, online exclusives. Don't forget about those. And hang on to all of those bonus coupons, okay? Stampin' Up! Does not record them for you. It is up to us to record them for ourselves, okay? Cherie, welcome here. Thank you for sharing. And then last but certainly not least, on October 14th, an all-day event. I had to change this date 3 times. Anyway, this is written in stone now. We're going to do this little card folio. This is not my design. This is compliments of Audra. And in this little folio are 4 cards. So with this class, it's an all-day Saturday event. I am feeding you lunch, and you will receive a full pack of the design paper, a full pack of the rhinestones, and a full roll of this yummy, yummy ribbon. I can't talk here. Welcome, welcome, Carol. Nice to see your name pop up. So that is the card folio class. Okay, let's get on to some other news. My good friend Linda is usually here, but she's not here today. And that's okay. I will feature some of the beautiful cards that she sent me. Love this. So happy to celebrate you. Isn't that just a beautiful card? This one is a fun fold. Look how that opens up. Let me move. I've got too much stuff in front of me here. So this folds down like that. But if you open it up, there is your card. And so in her card that she sent me, she also sent me a little tutorial, like a little template is what I mean to say. And so thank you, Linda. That is lovely. So Carol, you can see that some people have written down shared. What that is all about is if you share the little button, if you are on Facebook, underneath this video, there should be a little share button with an arrow. When you do share that, let me know and I will enter your name for a draw. And at the end of every video, I always do a draw. And here is certainly not least, but the last card that Linda sent me this week. Isn't that beautiful? I love the stitching on these dies. I'm going to show just a few things that came in the mail today. Yesterday, nested essential dies. Why was I so slow on this? Look at that. I cannot wait to play with them. So I haven't done anything with this yet. And I got this yesterday from the lovely UPS man, my horse and sleigh. So I'm getting ready for my Christmas stack. And I got my trucking along bundle. And again, I have 2 left for 2 people. And that's it. Then my Christmas class is sold out. Let's get on to the card. We are creating a birthday card. Can you back your camera up? Oh, okay. I'm too close to the table. Okay. Cherie, thank you for that. Let me go here. Some of the bottom of your cards are cut off. You know what? That was probably me. So here's one card. I was probably just too close. And in here, she used that, what is it called? That distressed, it's gone. Gone. So that's one card. The other one was this beauty. And I think this is the layering leaves. Whoops. And it does come with a punch, and it is the layering leaves. It does come with a punch. The punch is actually sold out until October 13th. Can you believe it? And then last but certainly not least is this beauty. Okay. So look how this opens up. I am recreating this one day. So that's how this opens up. So this would be your standard card base, but it's just cut a little bit different, like so. Okay, here is what we are working on today. And I'm going to change it up just a smidge. Don't forget to let me know if you share. Oh, you know what? I've got to put this on Do Not Disturb because my darling husband has a very bad habit of calling me during my lives. Okay, let's get on to this. I've got my cheat sheet and I've got most of my elements ready to go. We're going to change it up just a smidge. So here is one design paper and here is the other design paper. Okay, so this one here, you know the 3D Basics, how it comes in a set of, let me grab it, a set of 3. So you're getting 3 embossing folders for $40. We've got this kind of hashtag, which I did. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, you can. Focus. So I've got, there's the hashtag. And then this is the big dots, and I did it on this one, and you can see that. And the last one is this one. They're like stars, or let me see if it helps if I put my hand. Not really. Stars. It could be poinsettias for a Christmas card. So that's the 3D Basics. So I used these two for the cards. Jenna, my dear friend Jenna, welcome here. Okay, Jenna and I were on, boy, I can't remember now if it was like a 4-week training thing. And let me see, Carol, you shared, and Jenna, you shared. Thank you so much for doing that. It means a lot. Okay, let's get on to this. Here is the design paper, and this measures 5 by 4 inches, okay? So 5 by 4 inches. And then what I did, because on my original card, you can see how I cut it, okay? So what I did, and again, on my scoreboard, I marked score with a thin Sharpie, and then I applied clear nail polish and walked away and let it dry. So I always remember that this is my score blade and this is my cut blade, okay? So we're gonna cut this at, where are my instructions? We're going to cut this at 1.5 inches. So we're going to find 1.5 inches. We're going to cut that. We're going to leave it. We're going to take this piece, flip it around, and we're going to cut 1.5 again. Okay, so I know this is my center, right? Because I flipped it. So the two edges are the same width, and there's the middle. So I didn't want to break up the design. So we're going to keep that. And you know what? Let's just do this one at the same time. So 1.5. And then we're going to flip, just because I want that design to carry through. So again, there's my center. So I know this goes this way, okay? So then all I did was I placed that down on my card base. Let's get our silicone sheet. I always use my silicone sheet when I'm inking up, because then I know if the ink oozes out, it's not on my tabletop, okay? So I'm going to start with the right side, or the left side, and then the right side, and then I'm going to do the middle. And I want to do about 1/8 of an inch, okay? I don't know if you can hear the lawnmower out there. I hope not. So onto our card base. Make sure it's opening the right way. Not that I've ever done that. So there is approximately 1/8 of an inch. Now, if I really wanted to make sure it was, I would just take my handy dandy little mat tool that my girlfriend made, and I've got a true 1/8 of an inch on that side. Let's put adhesive on the right side, like so. And why not? Let's put that down for a true 1/8 of an inch. Like so. And I want to bring that down just a smidge. Okay. And then our center. Is anybody creating with me, or are you just watching? So see how our design still sort of carries through. And I am just eyeballing, or I could take my mat and I could place it down and give me a true 1/8 of an inch. We're going to do the same with this one. So the right side and the left side, and then the center. Make sure that I'm still in camera, and I'm not. Let's move that out of the way, which then just gives me a little more room. It is a beautiful day here in East St. Paul, or Winnipeg, same difference. Beautiful summer day. Too warm for some people, but not for me. I like being warm. So I want to make sure that it goes the same way, or I could change it up and do something like that, but I don't want to. I think I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to stuff like that. But there wouldn't be anything wrong with it. Now, you could even take a brush and sponge your edges on each of these panels just to give it a little bit of a different look. Kind of eyeballing that it's the same distance on either side. And I've got, that's annoying, I have glued a piece of my hair under there. I'm sorry, how rude. Okay, got it. Okay, so here are our 2 card bases. Now I did something a little bit different for the circle. I ran that through the embossing folder. I thought, you know what, how fun would that be? So we're going to place that down about here, and those are the stylish shapes. Okay, so I grabbed that circle out of there, okay, for that. Let's put that over here. We're going to just put Tombow down on these circles. Kathy is not here, but she shared yesterday when I posted that I was going live. Is everybody still here? You're awfully quiet. Okay, I just rolled some adhesive on there. Not worried about total placement here. I'm going to hold that down just for a bit, just because this is embossed, so my design paper is a little bit raised. I don't know if, there we go. Okay, now I have pre-done this using this beauty from the Chez, a MilkShake. Okay, so this die came from the Chez, a MilkShake. Let's get all those little guys out. And this waffle that I die cut, it doesn't even have to only be used for this card. You could use it for anything, just to give you a different element of something happening behind there. Now I ran that through the embossing folder, or the die cut, but I had adhesive sheet behind it. I'm a fan. I am a fan of the adhesive sheet, so sometimes it's a little bit hard to get it going. Sometimes what I do is I kind of go in sideways, like I'm trying to get rid of a sliver, and see how that just lifted like nobody's business. And then I'm just going to peel that off. Now, that's the backing, and this has adhesive on the back of it. So that's going to stick down really, really well. So whenever I'm using an intricate die, I will always use my adhesive sheet. And I'm going to show you at the end of this video how I apply that and create something entirely different. So here we go. And I'm not going to create it from start to finish. I'm just going to do part of it. So that's going to go down on here. So we've got a lot of really neat elements happening, because this is embossed, and then we've got this die cut on top of it. Make sure that that's down nicely. Then we're going to grab our waffle die, and we are cutting our waffle cone. And I realized that I forgot to cut 2. So we're just going to build one. Now on this waffle die, you can see this line here. That is a score line for you, which is right here. So if you see how easy that just bends, and that just bends. So I am actually creating a waffle cone. See that? So cool. Okay, we're going to put just a smidge of glue right there and fold that down onto itself. Hold it for just a smidge here. Who has weekend plans? Who has plans for the weekend? And then what we're going to do is we're going to find some scrap. And I just happen to have scrap laying around. Look at all this scrap. And I'm going to grab this from the Share a Milkshake, or whoops, it's this one. But you know what? I should do that one as well. I think that would be super fun. Okay. Let's get that onto a block. And that looks about a good size. We're going to do bubble bath, and we're also going to do berry burst. Am I still live? Can you girls hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. We're going to pick up some bubble bath. And because that's photopolymer, I want to use a piercing mat. Oh, okay, good. And I am going to just press down for about 3 seconds so that I get a good impression. And let's ink that up again and press down for about 3 seconds. We're going to get some berry burst. Do I have a big enough scrap? Thanks, Cherie, for letting me know. It's just very quiet at your end. Clean that off so we don't get some bubble bath in our, what is this? Berry burst. And I don't think that is big enough, but I think this one will be. So I am just going to build, unless I happen, and I do. So I'm just holding that down for about 3 seconds. And there's some berry burst. And is that going to fit? Not quite. I need more scrap. I need more scrap. That's not scrap. This will work. We're just going to cut that off. That is a card front, but we're going to just make something different out of it. Hello, Shell. Welcome here. So let's get some berry burst down. So this ice cream cone is going to have bigger ice cream than the other one. I need one more because I want to do, and one more. This is so weird, stamping on a circle card. Okay, let's get that cut. I hope I don't run out of time because I really wanted to show you something else. Let's get our cut and emboss machine happening here. So there's our cone. We need some ice cream in there. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? I know I have my go-to. And I have lost my dies. Ladies, Where did I place my, oh, they're right in front of me. I was going to say, where did I place my dies? So let's get this cut. Just lining that up. Mint, oh, I love mint chocolate chip. I do. If my favorite is not there, mint chocolate chip is my next go-to. But my most favorite right now anyway is espresso flake. Vanilla, okay. And do you add anything to your vanilla, or you're just a true diehard vanilla ice cream person? We're going to be, I should have done a lot of this ahead of time. I've got a little smidge of tape on my die. Even though I've got my magnetic sheet, I just don't want it scooting anywhere. So you know what? I am just going to cut enough of these for eggnog with chocolate syrup. Really? Oh, like is that a flavor? Eggnog flavor? Or you add eggnog and chocolate syrup to your ice cream? Sorry, I am just not a connoisseur of that. And Shell, you know what? Dean is with you. He is just vanilla ice cream. Just good old vanilla ice cream. Here we go. With my last layer of ice cream coming through. So again, on my original card, I've got smaller scoops of ice cream. This one has bigger scoops of ice cream. Here we go. Let's build this cone. Are we going to be able to do it? Yep. Okay. So I have 3 ice creams. So I definitely want to start with the bubble bath because I want that down below. Eggnog is the flavor and it comes out, oh yeah. Yum. Okay. Dean might, well, I don't know. Dean is pretty fussy when it comes to his ice cream. He's a vanilla guy and he's like, don't mess with my ice cream. So there's one that's in. Now I want a different color. See, this is why I used, well, that looks pretty yummy. We're going to go with that. I guess you can add little brown dots in here and give you the illusion that there's chocolate chips in this ice cream. I love ice cream. It's one of my favorite foods because it is a food. Let's get that there. See how I've got adhesive on that? I'm not worried. That will dry very easily and then it just rolls off. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue, probably too much. And let's just get that. I'm going to try to hide this little slit. Okay, like so. And then what happens is I take my spoon that I cut using my silver foil, and I'm just picking up some of the adhesive that's sitting there, and that's going to go. I actually did not need to pick up any adhesive, did I? Because that could just slip in there like so. Okay, so there's our ice cream. And I just realized this very minute that I think last week my live was all about ice cream too. Let's get some dimensionals behind there. Make sure that I'm still in camera here. I've got a hot mess happening back here with glue, but it's all going to get hid anyway. There we go. Give those a nice little press. We are going to our daughter's cottage this weekend. I'm just removing the backing. I guess I should stay in camera, shouldn't I? So you can see what I'm doing. Now, should I adhere this, because I'm only going to do one? Well, you know what? Maybe I'll do two, because I think I have time. So let's put that ice cream down right there. Does that not look yummy? Let's quickly cut another one, because I happen to have some crumb cake right here. And then you can watch this reel through. I'm trying not to hit my camera while I move around here. Okay, down that goes. My magnetic sheet, or my magnetic plate, and then two clear number ones. And my real scratchy one is at the bottom. Okay, so there is our waffle cone. I'm stuck. Okay, here we go. Here's our waffle cone. Put that back in my, and again, we've got those score lines just to help us along. Fold that and create your waffle. Now, this side here, so on the waffle cone, this side here is straight. This side here comes out just a little bit more. So when you fold it over, this has to go on the top. You can see how it hangs over just a smidge. Let's get that adhered down. And I thought I stamped, there's my ice cream. And I did not, I messed up. This one's going to be totally a berry burst cone. Let's get that guy out again. I am just going to grab, I'm just laying that down with the piece of tape, okay? So the last thing that I'm going to show you when I'm done here, I have pre-done a lot of it, but please don't go away. I want to show you. I'm pretty excited about this. And I haven't done it. So I am flying by the seat of my pants, which I don't normally do. I am that person that has to be organized and ready to go, because I don't want to embarrass myself. But I often do anyway. So there's 2 scoops of ice cream. Can we have a triple layer, please? Let's get that one in. And I'm not going to fully finish this one, because I think you get the idea. But I will do some of it. Okay, so there's our 3 scoops. Okay, away with you. Cut and emboss machine for now. And again, let's build our ice cream. I wonder if it's going to look okay with, what do you think? 3 flavors the same? Is that okay? If I did something like that? I like it. Okay, 3 flavors the same. Where did I put my Tombow? I have a friend whose favorite flavor is eggnog as well. And she got me onto it this past Christmas. But also, what was that other flavor? Oh, what was it? Oh, it was peppermint. And that only comes out at Christmas. And that was yummy. And so with your mint chocolate chip, Cherie, I think you would probably enjoy peppermint. Rocky Road ×3. Karen, welcome here. Is that how you say your name? Is it Karen or Kareen? Is it long, short E or long E? Welcome here. You can see how some girls have marked down shared. When you share, let me know and I will enter your name for a draw. We're going to grab our little silver spoon and we're going to tuck it in that little slit, which I think is fabulous. So there really is no need for glue, but if we're worried about losing our spoon, let's just put a very little dab. Karen, but 2 E's. Oh, okay. I love how you spell your name. That is so neat. And where are you calling from, my dear? Welcome, welcome. I am going to show something after this card, so please do not go away. I need dimensionals. And I guess we need our sentiment, don't we? I'm feeling like I've got all the time in the world. Flin Flon, well, welcome here, my dear. I met some lovely ladies at a crop from Flin Flon. I don't know if you are one of the gals, but welcome here. I don't know if you have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and if you do, Karen, that's wonderful. If you don't, I would love to help you with your creativity needs. I can be reached at, let me see, where is it? Right there. That's where I can be reached. If you so desire. We want to make sure that our spoon isn't going to overhang. Let's put it, no, for me it has to go that way. Let's put it right there. I want to make sure this one is cutting it pretty close. I want to make sure that it can fit in the mail. It can fit in the mail. Well, Karen, it's a pleasure to meet you. If this is in fact meeting people, but I guess it is. Okay, let's get our Stamparatus. I know it is not available, which is the saddest thing ever. And we're going to grab Go To Greetings and let's make it a birthday card. And I think I want to go with this size rather than the small one. What do you think? I think I do prefer the big one. Let's go medium big. Happy birthday. Is that too big? Or should I be going, where is it? Happy birthday, smaller. You know what? Maybe it is smaller. Maybe I do want the smaller one. Let's start with that one. Let's grab a little strip of basic white. We're going to put that down right here. I know, doesn't it look yummy? And let's get that on there. I think I'm square-ish. Let's see, am I going to land on there? Okay, we're going to do, and I have to remove this because I'm using red rubber. Okay, some Berry Burst. Thank you, Karen, very much. Let's get that under there so that I'm working straight and not at a diagonal. I'm just going to give it a gentle massage with my pressure tool. Perfect. And let's do it again, because I think I like the smaller one, just because the design paper is doing so much of the work. Okay. And massage. That one is a little bit low. I wasn't right on my line. We will make it work. Let's tuck that away. Please don't fall. Put it on the floor instead. We're going to grab our snips and we're going to cut at a diagonal and a diagonal, and here and here. And you know what? I'm really close to the bottom here, so let's just make this one a little bit shorter, or not as deep. Okay. I love my danglies on my scissors, but I don't know if that's such a wise thing. Let's get some dimensionals back there. Who's having ice cream after this? I like one in the middle. I don't want my sentiment to kind of cave in, so I always like to put one in the middle. Thank you for those that shared. You will be entered for the draw at the end of my live, and I will get the card of your choice out in the mail to you. We're going to place our happy birthday right there, and then we're going to put some gems on it. And this guy, I love this pink. Bubble bath. I've got a dimensional back hanging. And then, and by the way, the design paper that I used is the Bright and Beautiful, okay? It's just a really fun pack of really bright design paper. And this is the 2022-2024 in color pearls. They are gorgeous, but I need your help. We need 3 pearls on here and 3 pearls on there, and I don't know what color. So let me know. I am going to just straighten up a little bit and get ready for the other little thing that I wanted to show you. Where did I put that stamp case? There it is. So what color of rhinestones or pearls should we put on these cards? I will wait a few more minutes, and then I'll just make an executive decision if nobody jumps in. But I'd love for you to chime in. This one here, I used the red ones. Well, they're kind of reddy. I don't know what the colors are. They are the in colors. So that would be Sweet Sorbet. Sweet Sorbet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Sweet Sorbet on this one. And on this one, you know what? I think I'm going to go with the Parakeet Party. Unless I hear different, that's what I'm going to do. So let's go with some Sweet Sorbet on this one. Put one there. These are just beautiful. Should I put one? I don't want it to get lost. I'll put it down there. I'm overthinking. Okay, so that's card number 2. Card number 3, I think I want the Parakeet Party on here. Ooh, they kind of get lost. I think I need a deeper color. Let's put this little guy back. Let's go with, I think this is Starry Sky. Let's put some Starry Sky in here. There we go. I can see it better now. Starry Sky. And number 3 for Starry Sky, right there. Nah, I don't like it there. It looks too much like a face. And so does it there. Wow, Denise, having issues today. Where do I want to go with it? Let's go right over here. Okay. Overthinking it. And sometimes I do that, and I think we all do. We just overthink it, but then when it's done, it's like, what? Really? Look how sweet that is. Let me show you the other thing that I kind of got ready. I'm not going to create a card. I just want to show you something. So who has, this is just, I need a piece of scrap. These are 2 pieces of basic white, and they both measure 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, let's get some scrap. So there we go. Who is still here with me? And then who has this set of dies, the Gorgeous Garden dies? Who owns this set? I want to show you something that I thought of this morning, and I figured, you know what? I will probably have time to do this. I want to show you first how I adhere my, I'm a little bit crooked there, how I adhere my adhesive sheets. So this is part of the cat that my girlfriend creates. So we've got a straight edge here, and there's a little bit of a lip. Okay, so when I push my paper in there, it's in the true corner. I've got the same size of adhesive sheet. I started a corner right here. So what I do is I pull back a little bit. The sticky is on this side here. Okay, let me get up in here. So now this is perfectly placed in the corner. This has been released. The rest of this has not. So if I go right up into the corner with this, and then I press down where I've already released it, I've got perfect placement of my adhesive sheet. And then I just peel back the rest of it, and we're good to go. That's how I do my adhesive sheet every time. Okay, let's tuck that away. And then what we're going to do is, I ran this one through already. I want to run this one through my cut and emboss machine using the leaves. Okay, so this is 4 by 5 3/4 or 3/8, so it's just a little bit bigger than the die. Ouch, that landed on my foot. And let's get that die placed on our magnetic sheet so it's nice and square. Let's run it through. I'm going to grab some blending brushes, and we're going to do some blending. Okay, this is really close. And because this is also a square die at the top, when it comes through, see how I'm at an angle? I do that on purpose, because if I laid this die down straight, I've got this really heavy clunk that happens. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to shake my table too much. And you know what? I guess I can take my, whoops, where did it go? Hide that. Sorry about that. I totally forgot to remove that. So Karen, if you share and let me know, I can add your name for the draw. It's that simple. Okay, let's move that out of the way. And I did not bring my brush forward, so we've got, let's move that out of the way. We've got all these little bits and bobs that have to come out. Oftentimes they come out when you peel back the adhesive, but I need them out right away because I want to do something with this. And I think you know where I'm going. Oh, you shared already. Okay, Karen, I did not notice that. Thank you so much. I also have a YouTube channel, and it is simply my name, Denise Willerton. And for those that have not subscribed to my channel, I would be honored if you did. So see how I'm just taking all, sorry. I'm just taking all of the little pieces out. Because I don't want them there. And we're going to pull out our blending brushes. And what happens is, because I die cut both of these, and I'm going to use my blending brush because I'm actually using this die cut image out as a mask, I will, at the end of it, I will be able to create 4 cards, and I'm going to show that to you right away. I am just making sure that everything is out, and everything is out here because I looked already. Let's get all of this out of the way. Like so. Okay, let's do this one first. I guess I could have made that panel a little bit larger and then cut it down to size. And I haven't even tried this, so I'm winging it, girls, and I'm not a winger. I am just not. Let's see. Let's do some Old Olive, I think. Some Mossy Meadow. Is that going to be too much? I don't know. That might be interesting. That might be interesting. Okay, let's put back here some removable tape. So that's not going to go anywhere. And let's put that down. And let's open this up. We're going to start with our Parakeet Party because it's light. I hope this doesn't end up being a hot mess, because it might. It might end up being a hot mess just because I haven't tried this. Trying not to. So what I'm thinking in my head is, when I'm done, this, what I die cut is going to be all cut. And then the background can also be used as a card. And I may be mistaken. I don't know. The flower one might work. So at the end of it all, I'll either be ready for 4 cards or 2. Let's find out. So here we've got Mossy Meadow. Which definitely needs to be inked. I don't know, girls. My Mossy Meadow is so dry. So dry. So I'm trying not to move my my mask. I don't know what it's going to look like underneath, but the top portion might be pretty cool. And let's move on to Old Olive. Whoa, that's dark. Am I right in? I'm not either. I am not right in camera. There we go. So there's the Old Olive, which is dark, but I'm loving the contrast. So this would end up just really being a background, and then you would build your card on top of it. So what I can do is, for my next live, I will show you what I've created with this. Let's get some Parakeet Party in there. I love this green. I am a green girl, so I love green. That moved a little bit. Be interesting to see what it looks like underneath. Who's ready? Now the other one is flowers. So what color should we be grabbing? Let's get a little bit of depth happening here and here. What do you think? So here is this, and here is the background. I don't know. I'll see if I can make a card out of it. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? So I'm ready for 2 cards here. So that's the greens. Let's do this one. And what color should we use? I see some that have not been pulled out yet. What color should I use on this? Let's get that one out of there. I think I got it all. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with our paper. We're gonna put a little bit of removable tape behind it. And I just noticed these guys right here are still sitting in there. I want the full effect on the other piece, so I do want to make sure that I've got everything out. No suggestions as for colors, ladies? Yep, I got it all out. No suggestions as for colors. You ladies are very shy today. We're just about done, and then I will do the draw. You know what? Let's put kind of in these bigger areas, just a little smidge of removable tape. Pinks would be nice. Thank you, Karen. Yay. Thank you, Karen. That's kind of what I was thinking. So, you know what? We could stick with what we were already doing. And Moody Mauve, what do you think? Those might be nice. Or Pink Pirouette. That's pretty. I think I'm liking, I don't know. I think I'm liking that. Let's do pinks. Okay, so I am going to start with my lightest. So that is Bubblegum. And then Moody Mauve. And then Berry Burst. Okay. So let's grab. Here we go. Make sure that I am in camera. Right here, I guess the little bit that I put behind my die didn't really work. Okay, so am I right in camera? There we go. Let's move these guys out of the way. So I guess I have 4 cards to make after. Here we go. I'm loving the suggestion, Karen, of the pink. I see there's one little area that I didn't pop out. It's too late now. So this is, the first color that's going down is Bubble Bath. Just cleaning my brush off a little bit. Let's grab some Moody Mauve. It's pretty dark, but I'm loving it beside the Bubble Bath. And then let's clean that off a little bit more. This is going to be even darker. So I am just tapping it a little bit. I'm not really brushing it like I was with the other ones. We're going to get some more bubble gum in here, or bubble bath. Bubble bath, not bubble gum. That will make a pretty pink card. Be gorgeous. Not as in pretty pink, but as in a pretty pink. I think I want some of this in here a little bit. A little bit darker contrast. So if anybody would like to place an order with me, now is the time to do it, because this month Stampin' Up! Has a special. For every $6 that you spend, or pardon me, for every $60 that you spend, you get a $6 coupon that is redeemable in August. So it's just a lovely little savings for us all. Okay, here we go. So here is the pink. We're going to remove that in a second. I am going to create these 4 cards this afternoon, and I will show on my live next week what I did with them. So here's the background of that, and here is the stencil that I used. So I'm actually quite surprised and pleased by the outcome. So there's a card, a card, a card, and a card. So if I put this behind a solid white, this is what it would look like. Isn't that pretty? And if I put this behind a solid white, or I could even put it behind, pardon me, a lighter green. So there are 4 cards that I need to get ready. So the girls that shared today, we had Kathy, who shared before I went live, Karen, Jenna, Carol, Cherie, and Regina. So let's, I know, I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with this, right, Regina? So let's just mix the names up. I'm not looking, I'm watching you to see if there's any comments. I have some packing to do because we're going to the lake for the weekend. Going to go hang out with our daughter, and 3 of our grandsons, and just have some nice lake time. And even if it's rainy, it doesn't matter. I am crocheting a baby blanket. We have grandbaby number 11 due in November, so I'm working on a baby blanket. Okay, so I am going to count to number 3, and that will be our winner. So 1, 2, 3, and Karen, you are our winner today. So what I normally do, Karen, is if you want to drop me an email, Denise Willerton at gmail.com, it was showing a minute ago, or you can private message me through Facebook and let me know which card you want. And I will mail that to you as a little thank you for hanging out with me. So we've got the stripes up and down, the diagonal stripes, or the pink dot card. Let me know which one you want, and I will, let me just line that up. I will get that out to you. Okay, so congratulations, Karen. Oh, oh, congratulations, grandbabies. Such a gift, right? Such a gift. So I am crocheting one right now. But Karen, if you want to either send me a private message or an email, I will send you one of these cards of your choosing. And thank you so much for joining. I'm going to sign off, everyone. Have a blessed rest of your day and weekend. And I hope you get into your happy place and just create away. So that's wonderful. Oh, and Karen, your first grandchild. Congratulations. There's nothing like it. So tell me, does your daughter or son live in Flin Flon where you are, so that you can see that grandbaby whenever you want? That would be so fun. Anyway, girls, I am going to say goodbye. And again, have a blessed rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. We will see you next week, Thursday, right here at 1 o'clock. And please share and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would be really honored if you did that. Thanks. Bye now.